The 1970s were a funky time full of excitement, thrills, and innovation. People everywhere were bugging out over this wicked new video game created by Alan Alcorn for Atari in 1972. Pong was one of the earliest coin-op arcades, and it had people absolutely mesmerized by its really simple graphics. The Post-it note came into existence in 1974 when an inventor by the name of Arthur Fry decided to add some adhesive to help anchor his bookmarks to his hymnal. Legendary film director and visionary George Lucas took us all on a journey to a galaxy far, far away in 1977, but we wouldn't experience Master Yoda until a few years later.
Yes, but now we must eat. Come, good food, come.
Then in 1979, an executive chef by the name of Rene Arend had an epiphany that would flip the fast food industry upside down.
Introducing Chicken McNuggets. McDonald's new McNuggets. A McNugget is a boneless chunk of tender, tasty chicken.
The Chicken McNugget was so dynamite that customers couldn't fight the craving to boogie on down to their local McDonald's. Now, over 40 years later, the Chicken McNugget has evolved into one of the most delicious delicacies of the drive-thru.
Can I persuade you to take a sandwich with you, sir?
I'll get drive-through.
They've had such an impact on pop culture that toy collectors can now snag one of these really cool McNugget Buddy Funko Pops. Welcome everyone to another episode of McDonald's Unboxed, where we uncover the truth behind the fast food chain's promotional tie-ins. My name is Brandon Specht, and in today's video we're going to be checking out just a few of the new Funko Pop figurines featuring the likeness of some of our favorite McDonald's characters. If this is your first time checking us out, do us a favor and click on that like button, and why not supersize your experience by subscribing to Retro Spectrum. The Chicken McNugget wasn't the only exciting thing to happen at McDonald's during the 70s. The company started a long-standing relationship with the Olympic Games, starting with the ceremonies in 1976 in Montreal, Canada. You know, it always seemed kind of odd to me, kind of humorous, to think about the world's largest fast food chain sponsoring an event celebrating the achievement of mankind's most physically fit athletes. For example, I can down a paper bag full of quarter pounders, but that's not helping me win any marathons. That said, the fastest man alive, Usain Bolt, has gone on record saying that the Chicken McNugget has been an essential part of his diet during the Olympic Games.
Like, let's do the math and estimate how many would you eat a day?
So it's 20 in a pack.
Mm-hmm.
Times
20 pack.
like 8 maybe.
Yeah, McDonald's people are really happy right now. You know, yes, the hamburger and stuff like Mayor McCheese, did you hear this? Yeah!
Now, let's travel from Beijing, China to Knoxville, Tennessee in the early 1980s. Execs decided to test launch the Chicken McNugget at McDonald's in and around the Marble City. The popularity of the product led to a national debut in 1983. At first, it was difficult to meet the demands of consumers, so other fast food chains saw this as their opportunity to initiate a little competition.
Before you let some clown sell you his chicken nuggets, try ours, Church's Crispy Nuggets. In case you haven't noticed, that other guy has only one flavor. But Church's has two, regular and spicy.
You wouldn't go to a Chinese restaurant for tacos, or to an Italian restaurant for egg rolls. So why go to a burger place for
chicken nuggets?
You should.
Golden nuggets.
At Kentucky Fried Chicken, we make our new Kentucky nuggets like no burger place can, with the Colonel's secret blend of 11 herbs and spices. Now, don't you want your chicken nuggets from the chicken experts?
So bring your good friends and your family too. Wendy's got crispy chicken nuggets for you. Come on now. Crispy nuggets.
Now, despite their best marketing efforts, no one really seemed to be able to take down the Chicken McNugget. In fact, the McNugget frequently showed up on lists of children's favorite foods. One of the reasons the Chicken McNugget has stayed popular over the past 40 years might be due to the 4 unique shapes. There's the ball, the bow tie, the bell, and the boot, or as I prefer to call it, Chubby Florida. In an official statement, McDonald's explained their reasoning behind the 4 shapes.
The 4 shapes we make Chicken McNuggets in was the perfect equilibrium of dipability and fun. 3 would have been far too few, and 5 would have been like wacky.
Hey Alexa, define dipability.
The range to which a food, snack, or menu item has the practicality of being plunged into a tasty sauce or dressing. Also see dippage, dipidiness, or dipiosity.
When the McNugget first showed up on the scene, McDonald's offered 4 distinct dipping sauces for customers to choose from.
Hot mustard, sweet and sour, honey, barbecue sauce.
There are just few things that I enjoy more than a Chicken McNugget dipped in sweet and sour. They go together like cowboys and campfires, corn dogs and carnivals.
Old people and talking on the phone.
Right? Like, what's the deal with that? Just text me, you Neanderthal. Oh, hey, here's one more good combination for you. The Mandalorian and Baby Yoda. All of the original sauces have stuck around, except for honey. Several other sauces have come and gone, so I thought it might be a good idea to take a moment and show a little respect for some of the amazing dipping sauces we've lost over the years. Turns out at one point they even had special dipping sauces for the holidays.
Tangy cranberry with a twist of orange and sweet apple spiced with cinnamon.
You know, today, like right here, right now, at the time I'm recording this video, McDonald's really does have a stellar collection of dipping sauces. In addition to your regular barbecue, you might consider livening things up with a little tangy barbecue, or how about some sweet chili? Spicy buffalo is super tasty as well. So I guess ranch is also a thing, but just the thought of dipping a Chicken McNugget in ranch dressing sounds absolutely gruesome. Now, the McNugget Buddies are anthropomorphic, talking Chicken McNuggets that first appeared in McDonaldland in 1985.
Here's Ronald McDonald.
It's a good time for fun with McNuggets.
That's us! How do McNuggets visit outer space?
In flying saucers.
If Chicken McNuggets played music, what would it be?
Chunk rock. It's a good time for the great taste of McDonald's McNuggets.
If the idea of a talking Chicken McNugget freaks you out, just remember, some people dip their chicken nuggets in ranch dressing. Ranch dressing! It's absolutely vile.
If you're doing it, stop it. Get some help. McDonald's wants you to give yourself a chance to find out all the wonderful things you really can be. And so do I.
With the popularity of the McNugget Buddies came an opportunity for McDonald's to design some pretty cool toys. So in 1988, the Chicken McNuggets invaded your Happy Meal, flexing all kinds of incredible career paths, like a rock star, a tennis pro, or a boomerang expert.
Hey, what are the Chicken McNuggets doing in their box?
Oh, they're just clowning around.
So this is going to be kind of exciting. This is going to be fun. I actually have some examples of these Chicken McNugget Buddies from McDonald's, and we're going to check out which career paths I'm going to show off today. The first one that I have is a letter carrier, a postal employee, if you will. And you can see these things were so just very, very neat because you had the McNugget itself, the actual figurine, and it came with accessories. So I can take off the hat, I can take off the letter pouch, if that's what it's called, and put them back on. And you could actually change some of the outfits between your McNugget Buddies. So it's cool because you can kind of dress them up the way you want. But that's not the only one I have today to show to all of our viewers. I also have, this one I love. This is one of the best ones, by the way, a fireman. There was a fireman McNugget Buddy that was included in this set. And again, really, really cool accessories. You have the fireman helmet. You have this cool belt with all of the fireman accessories. And again, you could interchange these things if you want. You can dress them up how you want. These were just some of the coolest toys to come from McDonald's. And you know what? I just really think that the branding is neat. You know, the fact that McDonald's was able to create toys utilizing their own characters, making their own characters popular, and getting kids excited about their brand. I just think it's a really cool thing, and it was a really cool toy to get during the 80s.
And the McNuggets go for a nug. And you didn't even dribble. It's a good time for the great taste of McDonald's.
So recently, the folks at Funko Inc. thought it might be fun to give some love to the residents of McDonaldland, and they even gave us some really fun, interesting, cool Funko Pops inspired by the McNugget Buddies.
Hey Brandon, I hope I'm not too late to join the unboxing.
No, actually, Marcy Renee, you are just on time because we're going to check out the Cowboy McNugget Pop Vinyl number 111. I'm going to flip the box over. We're going to check out this really awesome picture of the Cowboy McNugget. And as I move to the back, you'll see just some of the toys in this series. Now, I'm going to be honest here. We did not get every single toy in this series.
No, but this is a really fun set.
As I understand, pop vinyl collecting is kind of expensive. And these are just some of the nuggets that we picked up.
Hey, Mr. Mustache.
It is weird seeing a Chicken McNugget with a mustache.
I know.
Really nice. I want to point out, different than the old school McNugget Buddies in the fact that you can't actually dress them up.
No, you can't remove their accessories.
That is the sad part about this, is the accessories are fastened to the figures. But as you can see, I think Cowboys are a great start. What do you think? You want to check out the Fireman next?
Let's open it up.
All right, so let's check out the Fireman McNugget. This one is Pop Vinyl number 112. And we're going to check this out on the side of the box. I really think this is an adorable pop vinyl rendition of the Fireman McNugget, and it does make me excited to go see what's going on inside with the actual figure. I can already tell people are going to love this one.
Oh, it is so cute.
It is the Fireman McNugget, and he looks pretty adorable. What do you see as far as his accessories?
Well, he's got this great little hat and a belt with a flashlight and, of course, a fire extinguisher.
Yeah, and these guys, I mean, they translate really well to pop vinyls. I would say, in general, people who are collectors of the pop vinyls, people who are collectors of McDonald's merchandise, because I know there's McDonald's collectors out there.
Right.
Either way, are going to enjoy this quite a bit. So that's 2 down, 1 more to go. This one's actually kind of special.
It is.
It's the Scuba McNugget, and you might be asking, why would a Scuba McNugget be special in comparison to a fireman or a cowboy?
You're going to tell me, aren't you?
I am going to tell you. The reasoning is that the Scuba McNugget only shows up at Target stores. We were very lucky to find this. It's number 115. On the side, we have the actual artwork. You might wonder what's the jump in numbers, 115. We actually did not pick up every single thing in the series. There is a Rockstar McNugget and a Tennis McNugget.
Okay, I can't wait to show you this one.
It's cool. It's very, very incredible. It is the Scuba McNugget. And this is our only McNugget, by the way, that has hair in this collection. So it makes it even weirder. And that's not counting a mustache, which is in fact hair, but he has this really cool hairdo and the goggles and a whole bunch of scuba accessories. I think it might be a knife.
The utility belt. It looks like a knife.
I straight up think this McNugget has a knife in his utility belt, which makes him all the better. This is why this one is special compared to the other ones. He has a knife. Very, very cool collection. I'm happy with it. Are you?
Absolutely.
Let's do the chant.
Okay, all right.
1 McNugget, 2 McNuggets, 3 McNuggets, 4, 6 chicken McNuggets taste so good you'll ask for more. Boneless chicken McNuggets taste so fine with McNugget Mania stripes. Try the pack of 9. Dip in McNuggets in a sauce satisfies. If you want to share McNuggets, try the 20-piece size. 6 pieces, 9 pieces, 20 pieces too. Chicken McNuggets. McDonald's and you.
Well, there you have it. I hope you all enjoyed experiencing these incredible Funko Pops celebrating the Chicken McNugget Buddies. Now we'd like to hear from you. Are you old enough to remember the McNugget Buddies? Also, what is your favorite McDonald's dipping sauce? What do you dip your Chicken McNuggets in? Let us know in the comments section below. And I swear, if you say you dip your chicken nuggets in ranch dressing, you better have a pretty good explanation, because it's gross. It's so disgusting. Like, seriously, you should be ashamed of yourself.